Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sinta from English Literature 2017, English Department, Faculty of Languages and Literature, Universitas Negeri Makassar. Today, I'm gonna present my research proposal with the title Implicature in the Rosie Project, a novel by Graham Simpson. Firstly, I'll tell brief about the novel. The Rosie Project is a romantic novel that tells about a scientist named Don Tillman who wants to make a wife project to find a partner of life. He is a perfectionist person but ends up by falling in love with the most unsuitable woman to his criteria named Rosie. Next, let's talk about Chapter 1 Background. Language is an important aspect that supports human life. We also study about pragmatics in language, which is contained implicatures in it. One case of implicatures happen in literary works such as novel and short story. But the plot of the novel is more complicated than short stories, so we have to take time to know the meaning and understand the whole story. So, we need implicature study to understand the whole meaning of the story. In doing the research, the researcher conduct 3 previous studies. The first one is the novel Implicature in the Novel of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green in 2016. The second one is Conversational Implicature in Pride and Prejudice novel 2017. And the third one is the use of implicature in Something to Blog About novel 2016. There are 2 research questions that want to be solved in this research. The first one is what kind of implicature that used in the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson, and the second one is what are the meaning of the implicature that found in the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. The objectives of the research according to the research question are: the first one is to find the kind of implicature that used in the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson, and the second one is to identify the meaning of implicatures that find in the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. The result of this research are expected to support theories about implicatures that dealing about implicatures, and to give information about implicatures and the meaning, and to guide the reader about how to determine the meaning of implicatures in literary works such as novel. There are 2 theoretical background conducted in this study. The first one is implicature and the second one is novel. Implicatures first introduced by Greece in 1967, which is contained 2 kind of implicatures: conversational implicatures and conventional implicatures. As the theoretical framework, the researcher will focus on implicature as one of pragmatic study. The researchers chose the novel of Graham Simpson with the title The Rosie Project, and after reading the novel, the researcher will classify it based on Greek's theory about implicatures, which is divided into conversational and conventional implicature. And as the result of the study of research, we will find the kind of implicature that used in the novel and the meaning of implicature that found in the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. Research design that used in this study is descriptive qualitative method because this study will focus on analysis or interpretation of the written material in context. Sources of data in this study are divided into primary and secondary data. Primary data is taken from the novel The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson, and secondary data taken from a journal, article, internet, and other sources. There are 3 steps or procedure that researcher will do to collect the data. The first one is reading the novel of Graham Simpson with the title The Rosie Project repeatedly to understand the content and the whole story of novel. The second one is collect data by writing the part that contains implicature. And the third one is taking notes about the important information. Technique of analyzing data in this research based on Lecomte and Sensul in 1999. There are data organization, data reduction, and data analysis. Well, I think that's all of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.